Hi my beauties, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. In today's video, I'm going to be talking everything about actives. When I say actives, I mean vitamin C, niacinamide, AHA, BHA, retinol, hyaluronic acid. I'm going to be addressing each and every concern. I'm also going to be addressing a few myths that I see doing the rounds on the internet. A lot of you keep asking me, what are the actives that you can mix together and layer in your skincare routine? And what are the ones that you actually shouldn't mix together? I'm going to be addressing all of those questions. In addition to that, I'm also going to be sharing with you my favorite products as we go talking about that particular active. I'm going to share with you the products that I really enjoyed using and the ones that I can recommend to you. I'll obviously link all of those in the description box for you. Without further ado, let's dive right into this video. Before you do that, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel and you also hit the notification bell. Do also follow me on my Instagram, and now let's dive right into it. Okay, I'm super excited and geared up because we are talking about ingredients. I'm going to keep it simple for you, not complicated. First, I'm going to talk about the active, briefly tell you what that active does for your skin, and then I'm going to go ahead and tell you what can you layer with it. The first active that I want to talk about, the most controversial one and the most misunderstood, but my favorite, vitamin C. Now, vitamin C has many derivatives, but the most potent one is ascorbic acid. Definitely slightly unstable, and if not kept properly, as in away from light, it definitely will oxidize, and if the bottle is not closed properly, it is likely to oxidize and turn dark brown. What are the benefits of vitamin C? Some of the main benefits that I want to highlight for you: it works very well on hyperpigmentation, evening out your skin tone. It's a great antioxidant for the skin. It also promotes collagen and works on acne scars. Now let's see the actives that you can pair with vitamin C. The first combination that I have for you is vitamin C and hyaluronic acid. This is an excellent combination, perfect for brightening your skin and also giving it a boost of hydration. The second combination is vitamin C and azelaic acid. Azelaic acid calms down any kind of inflammation, and vitamin C is going to even out skin tone and hyperpigmentation. The third combination, and the most incredible one at that, is vitamin C with vitamin E and ferulic acid. When paired with vitamin E and ferulic acid, it helps boost the efficacy of vitamin C. The fourth and the most amazing combination, but the most controversial one at that, is vitamin C and niacinamide. So many of you comment on my videos saying, why do you use this combination together? Well, this is the most common myth that I see. One thing that I want to urge all of you to do is, please don't read the first article that comes on Google when you Google something. Go ahead and read research papers, scientifically proven researches. So yes, there was a research back in the days in 1960s wherein vitamin C was held in its purest form, ascorbic acid, with niacinamide at very high temperatures, and it was said to be potentially irritating for the skin. However, that is not valid for modern day formulations, and I'm not saying that on my own. I have read research papers in order to come to this conclusion. The modern day formulations are A, much more stable, and B, we don't hold both of these ingredients at such high temperatures. I would urge you to take a product that has vitamin C and niacinamide both if you're trying them first. Of course, a few people are allergic to niacinamide, so you have to patch test, and if you're layering them separately, make sure that you're using a stable form of vitamin C, because that's going to make all the difference. The derivative of vitamin C that you're layering with niacinamide is not just going to give you the best results, but also not going to irritate your skin. Now coming to two most common myths that I want to address. The first one is that vitamin C is not for sensitive skin. In my opinion, vitamin C is the most powerful antioxidant. It really depends on the form, the derivative of vitamin C that you're using. There are chances that if you're using something like an ascorbic acid, which is the purest form, you can get a little bit of sensitivity. But again, there are so many derivatives of vitamin C which are very powerful as well. The second and the most common myth on vitamin C is that it shouldn't be used in the daytime because it is acidic and it's going to oxidize with sun. Yes, of course it will if you don't apply SPF on top. You have to layer your sunscreen whenever you're using vitamin C serum or any other product in the daytime. It's the most powerful antioxidant in my opinion, and it's also going to save your skin from free radical damage. If you ask me, I have been using vitamin C in the daytime for years altogether, and I have seen some great results on my skin. Having said that, you can of course use vitamin C both in the day and the nighttime. Wrapping up the vitamin C conversation with 3 product recommendations from my side. All of these are facial serums. You know I love vitamin C serums, right? The first one, the purest form of vitamin C, L-ascorbic acid with Centella asiatica. No prizes for guessing this one, guys. I've spoken about this product time and again. It's such an incredible formula and has given me great results. I will not drag this conversation about Claire's vitamin C any further. You already know my opinion on this. Now, this has ascorbic acid, which is the most potent form. If you want to use a more milder derivative, I would say go in for this. What I have here is ethyl ascorbic acid, and this is from Deconstruct. Comes with ferulic acid. Great combination in my opinion. You get 10% vitamin C with 0.5% ferulic acid here. Very good product and very mild product as much as I've used. Definitely works on post-acne marks and also hyperpigmentation. The third product that I have is also ethyl ascorbic acid, the derivative of vitamin C. And what I have here is 15% vitamin C serum. This is from Plum. Now, Deconstruct and Plum are fairly affordable. However, Claire's is slightly on the higher end of things. I believe that is because the form of vitamin C used there. But if you're looking for a milder form, you can either go for Deconstruct or Plum. Coming to the second active, and I know this is a favorite of a lot of people, I'm talking about niacinamide. Now, niacinamide is a very well-researched ingredient. It works beautifully on controlling sebum, post-acne marks, hyperpigmentation. It evens out skin tone. It sits at a pH of 5.5 to 6, which is not very acidic, and that's why it pairs really well with a lot of other actives and ingredients. Now, clearly, niacinamide is a very loved ingredient, so there are not many myths surrounding it. So I'm going to straight away jump into product recommendations. The first product that I want to recommend to you is something that I've been using currently, and this has become my favorite. What a beautiful formulation. From Deconstruct again, this is their clearing serum with 2% alpha-arbutin and 5% niacinamide. Beautifully paired with alpha-arbutin and definitely working on my post-acne marks. Highly recommend this one. The second formula that I've enjoyed using in the past is from Plum. This is their rice water. And niacinamide 10% serum, again on the affordable side and definitely something that gives result. This is a more viscous formula. However, the Deconstruct one is a lot more lightweight, watery formula. The third niacinamide product that I have for you here, and you'll be slightly surprised seeing this, is from Minimalist. This is their 10% niacinamide and zinc. Now, firstly, the formulation itself made me try this product out, and I feel this is already showing results. I have been trying this out consistently for the past 1 month, and I can see my acne scars fade away. I am going to talk about the products, of course, if you want me to, because I've been trying out a lot of products from Minimalist. Let me know in the comment section if you want me to do a proper review video on the brand. I'm going to keep it brief. The reason why I decided to try this brand out is simply because I see a huge shift in their marketing strategy. I feel the brand is also coming up with their original formulations. No, this video is not sponsored by Minimalist. Now let's dive in and see the third active that I have for you. Before diving into the third active, let's quickly wrap up niacinamide. Now, niacinamide, like I said, is a very versatile ingredient and hence can be paired with any and every active. You can also layer it at any time of your skincare routine. You can either use it in your morning skincare routine or your nighttime skincare routine. I personally like using it in my nighttime skincare routine, and I like using it 4 to 5 times a week. Talking about our third active, and seems to be the most favorite active of a lot of people these days, and why not? What I'm talking about are BHAs and AHAs. These are exfoliating actives. BHA is a beta hydroxy acid and AHA alpha hydroxy acid. First, let's talk about BHA. BHAs are oil soluble. Salicylic acid is the most popular form of this. 2% of salicylic acid is what you will see in serums, in moisturizers, and in toners. I personally like using toners and serums when it comes to a BHA. Now, talking about what a BHA does, it basically penetrates deep into your pores, clear out your pores. If you're an acne prone skin, you will love a good BHA. For a person like me who has blackheads and whiteheads on my chin and nose, I like including a good BHA in my skincare routine for about 3 to 4 times a week. If you're a beginner, I would say start it slow and start with 1 to 2 times a week and then build it up, because of course it is exfoliating on the skin. Definitely a gentler form of exfoliation than AHA. However, it is exfoliating your skin. Now let's talk about what can BHAs be layered with. In my opinion, BHAs can be layered with all other actives except retinol. There's a huge myth out there that BHAs and AHAs can't be used together. Now, layering them together can be slightly questionable because both of these ingredients are heavily exfoliating. BHA is slightly lesser than AHAs. So if you're layering them together, it can be a little bit tricky, like separate products if you're layering together. I would highly recommend using one product that has been formulated well enough with both these ingredients ingredients together if of course you want to. If you ask me, I like using both of these exfoliating products separately. So if I'm using AHA, I would avoid using a BHA. But can you not use them together? Of course not. You can use them together. It all depends on your skin type and condition and the product that you're using. The other myth is that you cannot use a BHA in the morning. I like using it at night and I suggest you use it at night. But can they not be used in the morning? Of course, both AHA and BHA can be used in the daytime because a lot of people think that they give sensitivity to the sun. Anyway, if you're exfoliating your skin, you have to wear sunscreen in the daytime because it will land up giving you sensitivity if you're not protecting your skin well. Now let's talk about my BHA product recommendations. The first one is a toner, and this actually has a serum-like consistency. So whenever I use this, I skip my serum. This is the Cosrx BHA Blackhead Power Liquid. I've spoken about this product. Great product in my opinion and shows great results. Definitely on the higher end of things, but worth the money spent. Little bit goes a long way. Works really well on enlarged pores and on blackheads and whiteheads. This is definitely a product that I like including in my skincare routine 3 to 4 times a week. And like I said, I like using it at night. Let me talk about some affordable BHA products as well that work really well. I have Sugandha 2% salicylic acid. This comes with Centella asiatica in green tea. Beautiful consistency. Great product again. Works really well. This is a great formulation right here from an Indian brand and definitely something that's formulated beautifully. Another product that I have been enjoying using recently, and I only started this about 4 weeks ago. I want to give it a little bit more time, at least empty out the entire bottle, is the Minimalist Salicylic Acid 2%. But I did want to share this with you because so far my experience has been good with this product. Alpha hydroxy acid, on the other hand, are water soluble. They penetrate deep into your pores, clear out your pores, even out your skin tone, work very well on blackheads and whiteheads. A lot of you ask me, which one do you recommend more, a BHA or an AHA? Of course, an AHA is a stronger form of exfoliation and they work faster and better. However, in my opinion, I would highly recommend that start off with a BHA because that is a gentler form of exfoliation, and then slowly and gradually, once your skin gets used to exfoliation, chemical exfoliation, graduate towards AHA. It's not necessary that you have to use AHAs. You can just stick to BHAs as well. The reason why I say this is because all of our skin types and conditions and even skin needs are very different. Just because chemical exfoliation is trending, we don't need to use that particular form. Now, talking about AHAs, the most potent form is glycolic acid, but you also have citric acid, mandelic acid, and tartric acid. Another most common form of AHA is lactic acid. Now, AHAs you can pair with any other active except retinol. You can of course use it in the day and the night time. However, I like using and recommend using it at the night time because they are exfoliating on the skin, and night time is the best time to exfoliate your skin. Also, don't forget to wear sunscreen every morning if you're using chemical exfoliation. Now let's see my product recommendations on AHA. First, let's talk about the most potent form, which is glycolic acid. I have a Pixie toner here, which like you can see, I've emptied out. This is a product I've always enjoyed using. Definitely, this is a stronger form of exfoliation. If you're sensitive skin condition, I would say just stay away from this one. I will give you other forms of exfoliation, of course, AHAs that you can use. Lactic acid 5% serum from Sugandha. This comes with Centella asiatica and hyaluronic acid. Again, what an incredible formula here. This is formulated really well, and if you are a sensitive skin condition and you're considering using an AHA, I would highly recommend try this one. The last AHA product recommendation is a serum, which is a very thought through formula. This has been very intelligently formulated with 3 different kinds of AHAs. What I'm talking about is the Pure Bubbles Skincare. This is the overnight resurfacing AHA serum. So you have lactic acid, you have citric acid, and you also have glycolic acid here. Definitely, this is a product that I would say someone who is experienced with chemical exfoliation should use. If you are a beginner and you're trying to venture into chemical exfoliation, stick to a BHA. But if you want to go into the AHA side, then go in with a lactic acid. Great product in my opinion, and this is something that again you can try. The next active is a very versatile one, and what I'm talking about is hyaluronic acid. Now, hyaluronic acid basically hydrates and plumps your skin from within and pairs really well with all other actives, including retinol, AHA, BHA, niacinamide, vitamin C. whatever other active you're layering this with, you can use a hyaluronic acid with it. Hyaluronic acid is an ingredient that has suddenly gained a lot of limelight, but honestly, this is an ingredient that existed all this while in our skincare routines. I'm going to talk about two incredible hyaluronic acid serums that I have and totally love. The first one is a high-end one. This is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Serum. This is one of those first hyaluronic acid serums, and the brand has even patented this formula for a while. Great product, something that I have always enjoyed using, definitely on the higher end of things. So I'm going to give you something that's slightly more affordable. The other product that I have almost emptied out, I think, yes, I have used more than half the bottle of this. This is Pure Bubbles Kombucha Hyal Glow Serum. They have 5 different kinds of hyaluronic acids used here. This is also for about 1600-1700 rupees. Definitely a lot more affordable than Estee Lauder. But the product itself, amazing, beautiful results. Very lightweight, non-sticky formula. A lot of hyaluronic acid serums tend to get sticky or just sit on top of the skin. Not this one. Great product, and you can choose from either of these. Talking about the last active and the most popular one at that, retinol. Now, retinol is the most researched ingredient in the world. It is said to be the best anti-aging available to human skin. It's great for acne-prone skin. But 2 things about retinol that you need to understand. A, retinol can be very drying on the skin, so if you're introducing it in your skincare routine, make sure that you're pairing it with very hydrating, extremely moisturizing ingredients. And second, retinol by nature is photosensitive, so make sure you're using it at night, and also every morning you use sunscreen on your skin. A lot of you keep asking me to review retinol based products, and I haven't done that for 2 reasons. First, I was pregnant and then lactating. I have only started using retinol a couple of weeks ago. And secondly, I feel retinol is an ingredient that one needs to deep dive into. This definitely is an ingredient that I personally feel I need to research very, very well before talking about it on my platform and giving you guys any information. I have already been reading on it since a couple of months, so I'm going to share that research and all of that I have here with you in this video. But anything more that I have to say, I will have to read up and research a lot more to talk about it. So the retinol product that I have been trying out is from Murad. It is their Retinol Youth Renewal Night Cream. I particularly wanted to go with a night cream because obviously I'm only going to be using it at night. Also because a cream is likely to not dehydrate my skin. Also, another tip, if you're new to retinol, I would highly recommend starting off with once in your nighttime skincare routine, only once a week, and then build it up to about 2 to 3 times at the nighttime. Now let's quickly see the actives that you can pair retinol with. The first combination that I have for you is retinol and niacinamide. A lot of people say that these two cannot be mixed, but as much as my research says, you can mix niacinamide and retinol, as niacinamide helps dilute retinol because it's anti-inflammatory. The second combination is retinol plus AHA and BHA. Technically can be used together, but in my opinion should be used in separate skincare routines and not together. It completely depends on where you are in your skin journey and also your skin type and condition. Before wrapping up the video, I'm going to be talking about 2 most commonly asked questions on my channel. The first one is how to layer your skincare. Of course, I've done a video which I'm going to link right here for you as to how to correctly layer your skincare, but the easiest way to do is thinnest to the thickest. There is, however, an exception to this rule. If you are someone who wears facial oil in the daytime, you make sure that your sunscreen goes last because your sunscreen is supposed to create a barrier on your skin. The second way to layer your skincare is looking at the pH levels of your skincare products. To be honest, that's going to become very complicated for you, so stick to the first one. The second most commonly asked question on my channel is how much time do you give between layering your skincare products? So I personally give 30 seconds each. So the moment I wash my face, I immediately go in with a toner. I wait for 30 seconds, then I layer my first serum. If I'm using another active, then I'm going to wait for 30 seconds and then I'm going to layer my other active, wait for 30 seconds, then my moisturizer, so on and so forth. So with that, it's a wrap, guys. I really hope that you found this video helpful and informative. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and also hit the notification bell. And until I see you next, guys, thank you so much for watching. Love you all. Bye-bye.